welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he just dictates where he wants his teammates to be positioned. Just always seems to have that picture. And when it comes to passing, he pretty much just leaves that to everyone else.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game quite... Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two. Diogo Dalot. Vitinha. And it's Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bernardo Silva. Here's Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias. And Dalot. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Koundé. Olise. Pinches it off him. Pedro Neto.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dembele chasing after it. Diogo Dalot. It'll be a throw-in. No goals as yet. Well, that has not gone well. Rabiot. Camavinga. Camavinga. He is through here. Elise goes for goal. And the ball's come loose. That's another chance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe. And we have our very first corner. And this is Rabiot. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedro Neto looking to play him in. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Rabiot. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe, Dembele, Camavinga, and it's Koundé. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Pass somewhat off target. Struck first, and another try! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bernardo Silva. Diogo Dalot. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Dembele. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Rafael Leao. That's a good ball out wide. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Olise. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
1 minute.
Gets a good foot in there. Dembele. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Et les voici. Merci à tous d'accueillir nos joueurs.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step too slow on everything.
Gonzalo Inacio. Bernardo Silva. To Bruno Fernandes. That has been slung wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Rafael Leao. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. There's no flag. Diogo Dalot. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's come to nothing. Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a searching pass. Inacio cuts out the pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. That's the throw. Olise has a look and plays it forward. Diogo Dalot. Pedro Neto has created one goal already. And it's Dembele. Camavinga. Rabiot. Dembele. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Attention, changement.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now this... Mbappe!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Dembele. Camavinga. Still any... And there's the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Bernardo Silva. Now Gonzalo Inacio. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Rabiot. And that's another throw. And he shoots! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Rabiot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now there's the clearance. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? It's Dembele!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Olise is onto it in a flash. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Chers spectateurs,
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
qui bordent le stade. Veuillez vous garer dans les parkings indiqués par le club ou dans les autres parkings du quartier.